flowing presentation of the National Football League.
Representing the legendary Al Davis, and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And they're brought out by a second-year passer from Tennessee. A big quarterback Brock with an even bigger arm, Joe Milton.
Okay, you know what Joe is? Joe is like that closer that comes into the game just throwing absolute fire, 100-mile-an-hour fastballs. His ability to develop the speed and the touch will be a big part of his NFL development over the years to come.
We're going to look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Liking 18!
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Okay, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
And the Raiders first down.
Out of the gun. It's Milton. That's complete to the back. Ashton Jeanty. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
At the 27-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Jeanty. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here we go, set.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
First carry now, this is Bayshul Tootin. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Motion.
Shotgun now on third down. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The big play nets them 17 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Okay, great.
First down.
Cowboy 80.
At the 16-yard line.
Jeanty from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, it's Jalen Reagor. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. They're led out by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting into the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. He does that again here. They should be winners.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They send the tight end in motion. Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. We've set it down from 37. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They're a rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Hampton now off the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Again, it's Hampton. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to Hampton. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's go, let's go. Counter. Go.
Play action now for Herbert. Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Hampton. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and 5-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this.
Go.
They go to him again. And the defense stands him up again right at the line. Defense making a couple of good stops here. And this brings up 3rd and goal. All right, got to get 4 here, Brock. They're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Motioning left is Johnston. 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. In trouble now when the ball is out. But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so it'll stay with them. So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Dicker connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Raiders to the receiver Dante Thornton Jr. now ready for their next series. And as they get started, we get to see some of the first-year players who've taken this league by storm and are leading our race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. First play is going to be against Genty. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
And a Las Vegas first down.
Play fake, it's Milton. Finds him on the crossing route. A lot of mess on the move here. And he can't get there, but what a game. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
That's another
Let's go now.
Las Vegas
72. Make your target.
first and goal.
Jency runs it in for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders now lead by 10. Carlson to tack on the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Rager with the return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They send a man in motion. Herbert now. Blitz coming. Raiders closing in. There down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and long for him here. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jency headed back out there. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season.
Ready up.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Straight ahead with Jency. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Let's go.
1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Finds the end route complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
On the go.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At 49-yard line.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Coughlin brings it in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
1st and 10, here's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. It's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Herbert to throw once more. That's complete to Johnston. Outright. And this one does not go far. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. He's got Hampton underneath. And they bring him down. It looks like he Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Herbert throwing again. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Now Herbert again. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked up by Dax Hill. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready up.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Down.
This time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Milton. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
It's a screen play to Jensen. And he's out of bounds, looks like right at the midfield stripe.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Cougar 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Mustang 19. Ready?
One final shot before the half. Heaving for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Rager with the return here. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Here come the Chargers for their first drive of the 2nd half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this 2nd half too as they chase this lead. Hampton gets it from the pistol. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. It's on the in route. And no line available there. Makes it to the 26. Dax Hill up for the stop.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Here we go.
On first down, Genty. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Second pirate.
Now Milton to throw. He put everything he's got behind it. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First down 10 at the 30-yard line.
Giving this to Genty. This is ahead for about 5. Stopped by Deion Henley. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Come back in. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Here's Genty. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders push their lead to 18.
Chargers 3.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts from the goal line. Shoots away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. They've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stop made by the first rounder out of Tennessee, James Pierce.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Herbert now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Herbert from the gun. That one's going to McConkey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
2 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Now an inside give to Hampton. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and his bounce outside, naps him 7. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun give to Hampton. Shoves one away. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
First down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
From the red zone on first. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
It's now 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air, Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. He is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers make it an 11-point ball game.
Chargers 10.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Fields this one at the 3. Things going well so far. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. series. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And off to Genty. Nice cut back right, creating some room here. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders make it a 3-possession game. Carlson to tap on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders push their lead to 18.
Raiders 28, Chargers 10.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Rager with the return here. Escapes the defender. And that hit, he's going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And the touchdowns got to keep coming for them as they still trail here. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Hits his running back. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Herbert back to throw. This is on a quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Chargers.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 1 at the 38-yard line.
It's Herbert once more. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Dude, it's been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, that could put this just too far out of reach.
Let's go.
Genty on the give. He's headed right. And it's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football.
Got it. Ready?
1st down now, ball at the 33.
70. Perfect 80. 60. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Free inside the 30. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders put up even more points in a win. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead. Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Rager with the return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
Second and 10 now, Herbert. Drops this one off to Hampton. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Go, hey, go, go, go. First and 10 at the 32.
Herbert. Has it downfield, working the left. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers making the scoreboard look a touch better. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. They give left side to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Brings up third down.
19 Chargers.
Play fake. It's Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the fourth quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
They're going to try to throw for it. Completed over the middle. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Raiders.
18 average. Drop 50. Drop 60.
First
60
and 10
average.
at the
60 average.
Here's Milton, first and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They're walking quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Milton back to throw. Going left side, Bowers has it. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready?
From the red zone now. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders keep adding that fourth-quarter lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it up.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Check that. Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hurt. Give me.
I got one.
Hurt.
Give up the guts. It's Genty. It's not like we've heard this before, Bob. They score again, and they grow that lead further. The Raiders keep running away with this. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
49. Chargers 17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Rager with the return here. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
14 yards. And the Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. McConkey's got it again. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Chargers just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Herbert from the gun. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. 3rd and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. And that one drawn up to perfection. They're going to down this one at the 5. The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him.
Let's go. Hawks.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and danks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This finds Bench. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9.
Here we go.
Brings up
They're going to pass it here. Complete here to Bowers. And he's able to get this down to the 36. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
That's good for Las Vegas.
Throwing now, Milton. Hits him on the end route. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas 1st down. in the red zone on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Let go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Caught near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Jenty. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Raiders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders continue adding on to that lead.
56, Chargers 17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Finds him on the crossing route. He's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Draw play here. Tip. And they were waiting for him on their draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.
topping 100 degrees, but we are inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the Big Red Siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. Off we go from Glendale. they'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward. Same alma mater as you, University of Miami, the #1 overall pick in this past April's draft.
There's been a lot of talk coming into this week, Mike, about whether or not he'll be able to keep this hot streak going. Well, I don't know if he'll be able to produce that absurd stat line like he did a week ago. I think he's more than capable of having another strong outing here in this one. I mean, somehow, if he can replicate last week's success, I think it's pretty safe to say he's got a chance to leave here with another win.
Okay, pick up a 2 on the last run. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Over the middle, that's his tight end pitch. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Out of the gun, Ward. That's into the hands of the rookie, Dante Thornton. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. To the air again, Ward. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Come on. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Again, it's Ward. Punt to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
That is taken in left side by Thornton. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
19 tight. Trap 50. Trap 50. Press on.
Throwing, Ward. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Ward. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Josh Sweat. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. An even 40 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
Cougar 19.
The Titans will use the 1st of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Here we go. 70 Rangers. 70. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's Ward. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. From back at the 13-yard line. It is 2nd and goal. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Leading up confidence of the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw is Ward. And he'll take this one in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown Titans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Joey Sly on now for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown. Here's Slide to kick it away. The return is Greg Dortch. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Cardinals come out, and they are led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray. Man, time flies, Greg. The #1 overall pick in 2019, the 7th year for Murray leading the Birds.
It's always such a bittersweet feeling anytime you have a good individual game, but it comes in a loss. You don't quite get to enjoy it as much as you would if it came with a team victory. So as the quarterback, as the leader, he needs to keep his standard of excellence at the same level and start bringing some other guys along with him, because it's going to take a team effort if they're going to have a chance to get in the victory column here today.
On third down, Murray. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. So on fourth down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. Back deep for Tennessee, Jim DK. The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15.
Ready, set. Let's go now.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Open man is Thornton. He's got it. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Now it's Ward. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. And he will score. Dante Thornton. Touchdown Titans. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Slides at the point, up and good. And the Titans move out on top, 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. He'll take it in at the goal line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. Cardinals offense about ready to get going on their second possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Oh, it's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And no turnover here. But the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. That's Jones in motion. We are through 1. It's the Titans out to the early lead. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and the pass falls incomplete. It is 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Here's Murray to throw. They'll try to work the screen with Connor. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way. Here's Blake Gillikin now. as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. The Titans offense and their wideout, Dante Thornton, heading back out for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. On first down, it's Ward. And is downfield to the tight end Pitts. That throw right on the money for the former Miami quarterback, and it's a first down.
And another great throw. I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Cardinals have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. To throw is Ward. Rolling to the left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Trying to run here with Sampson. And he will have a Titans first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
2 yards on the play.
Mustang 19, ready? 76, ready?
They'll throw out of the gun. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go, ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete to DK. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. He fires downfield for Pitts. And that is incomplete. Contact occurs just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Now the work is and he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. Our run inside. Here's Connor. And he'll get about 5. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again here to Connor. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
29-yard line.
2nd down, Murray. He gets this complete to Michael Wurzel. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Get that one out to Connor. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll try to run for it. He'll pick up 7. Nice job defensively, though, to make sure it's not more. And it sets up 4th down.
Prater on for the field goal of 32 yards.
Prater's kick is good. And the Cardinals are on the board just before halftime. So Prater now, after the made field goal, back out to kick off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. The Titans offense and their wideout, Dante Thornton, heading back out for their next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers.
60 Eagles, 60.
On 1st down, Ward. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. Over the middle, that's his tight end Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for Tennessee. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Street, street. Viking 18. Ready.
They'll give it to Sampson. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
That is taken in left side by Thornton.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense, but let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
Come on.
They snap it to Ward. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have a Titans 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. Out of the gun, Ward. And nice look there. Going to slide and gain about 7. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
18, 5 here.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Greg Dortch now from his end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Cards offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. To the 45. A terrific run finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 48 yards. That's good.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Connor. 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Murray now on second down. And he's in. Brandon Cobb. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's his third touchdown catch this year. So Murray and the Cardinals come to the line. We'll try to add 2. Connor trying to push him across. And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. On the return, it's Jim DK.
Let's go now. Turn 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Trap 50. Trap 50. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Ready, right?
Now, first down throw for Ward. That's caught left side by Pitts. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Come on. Cooper 19. Corey 70. 60 Maverick.
Throwing, Ward. On the run to the right. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Ready.
On the handoff, this is Sampson. Down the sideline, here's the 45. And he will go all the way. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Tennessee. Out comes Sly for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans will extend this third quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. Start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. If you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Now a second down throw for Murray. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. They'll try and run for this with Connor. This will not do the trick. They stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll run for it, and it's Connor. And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. Room to run inside the 40. He will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 28-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
That one just too far. In front, and it's incomplete.
Dragon 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Here's Ward now on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Here's Ward. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
18, Pioneers. 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Lions.
Here we go on fourth with Ward. That's going to be caught. And he will score again. Dante Thornton. Touchdown Titans. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year.
So by nature, Mike, you know, I am a guy that is generally aggressive on fourth down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense. They have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
The Cardinals offense ready to get back at it. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
The 42-yard line.
Now Murray. Moving to his left. Off he goes. Give him 11 on the scramble. And gives them a new set of downs.
That's good.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. They put Pickens in motion. On 1st down, Murray. That's complete left side to Pickens. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Again, it's Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. And he's in. James Conner. Touchdown, Arizona. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cardinals are able to cut into the deficit.
Cardinals 16.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Jimmy Dike now to return it. The Titans offense and running back Dylan Sampson heading back onto the field. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter.
Come on. Ready,
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Dalvin Tomlinson fighting off the blocks to make the play. He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Trap the 50, stand up, trap 50, trap 50. There we go, trap. Cowboy 80, let's go.
Throwing is Ward. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Check, check. Bridge. Look at my team.
A give, it's Sampson. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, here's Ward. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
18, 19, cut 19, cut 19.
Now it's Ward. He's got his target. That's Pitts. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a big one for Tennessee. And even 30 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Again, it's Ward. And he's into the end zone yet again. Dante Thornton, touchdown Titans. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Slides at the point, up and good. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Dortch now to return it. Now on a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. In this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Sampson. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a 1st down.
60 Eagles. Let's go now. Go.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
Hawk 70.
On the ground, it's Sampson. Powering forward. He's in. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Slides at the point, up and good. And the Titans are able to extend the lead.
16. Joey Slide taking off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Dortch now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. There's Jonathan Gannon, the head man for the Cardinals. His guys heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Cardinals 1st down.
Still run out of gun, and this is coming. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 31, here is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Murray. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. James records his 5th sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Looking from the shotgun, it's Murray. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down. He'll try and throw for it with Murray. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Titans have got it.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the 1st down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here. You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 3rd and 10.
Ready, race, go! Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's complete to DK. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
18, 5 here.
They snap it to Ward. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Well, here down the field will fall incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
And they'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. To throw again is Murray. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. Now Murray on 3rd and long. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. They'll bring it up. 4th down. Murray's going to throw again. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have a Cards 1st down. How about that for a big play on 4th and 10? They get almost exactly what they needed to keep this drive going. And up, it's Connor. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That is Keely Ringo, former Georgia Bulldog, in on the corner blitz to make the play. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Murray. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Working out of the gun, Murray. This is Mutt. He's got a long way to go. And he's going to be stopped well short of the marker. That one never had a chance. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Now, first down throw for Ward. He's going to take a shot down the field. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. And even 50 yards.
19 Lions.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
On first down, it's Ward. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that's his 5th touchdown catch of the game. That ties the NFL single-game mark. Jerry Rice did it in 1990. Kellen Winslow Sr. 1981. Bob Shaw all the way back in 1950. They had company with the 5-touchdown reception game in this one. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Dortch now to return it. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.